What's your excuse? How you doing, YouTube? This is Will from Will Development. This is my 85th weekly update, I believe. I'll fact check as I talk. So, a little bit of disappointing news. Oh, right, I changed it. A little bit of disappointing news this week. I had originally recorded about 2 hours of footage from Miami's Baddest Man, which I was just at last weekend. Great show. Michael De La Pava, you did a beautiful job. Kick-ass MC, real fun dude. The whole competition went off very, very smoothly. I was so impressed. It's one of the best competitions I've seen in person. I've seen about 4 in person, and that was one of the best ones I've seen, just because they were really good about keeping things moving along. Kind of inched on times here and there when things came up, but they handled it very well, and the entire competition went off great. Another quick congratulations to one of my good friends, Nate Pastrana, who won the right to go to nationals by winning the middleweight division in that competition. So yay, go Nate. Won every event except for the Stones. So good on you, Nate. Good on you, mate. I also need to apologize because I had a bunch of that footage and it is, at the moment, gone. And I am doing everything in my power and out of my power to get it back. Which is why I do not have records of my 2 workouts from earlier in the week, because I had to take my old SD card out of the camera, because that's the last place I might be able to salvage some of those videos from, even raw footage. I don't give a shit. Even if I only get an hour back, I'll be happy, you know what I mean? Because I promised people these videos, and I would like to keep my word and give these people a good record of what they did. But I'll keep you updated with that as we go along. Hopefully next week you'll get some good news about that. That being said, I'll jump right into my week. I'm going to just go ahead and start playing the deadlift video I did today. Over top this. Simply because it was another fun little thing I like to do. I like to change things up with deadlifts. They're kind of a boring lift at the end of the day. They're very, very intensive when you think about it, and you have to have a lot of concentration when you do that sort of thing, but at the end of the day they're not very flashy, if you know what I mean. But Monday I decided I was going to go for a 1 rep max on squats, and since it had been a couple weeks off, I wasn't sure what I had in me, and I was feeling a little ragged. So I actually ended up hitting a new PR with 2 reps at 210. My old PR was 1 rep at 210. And it felt pretty easy, and if you could see the footage, it actually looked pretty smooth. I'm working on keeping my knees in line because I notice they sometimes bow in when I go for heavier weight. And I really focused on form, which is why I didn't do the normal 5x5. Day 2 I decided to do a little more functional because my shoulder's really fucked up. My left shoulder, killing me. I don't know why. I'm working on putting more weight on it and just getting blood flow to it, basically, see if I can correct it with exercise. So I decided to do some pull-ups to basically strengthen the rear delts. And I also did some overhead press, just keeping the weight really light because I can't even handle a lot of weight right now. Did 95 with a 5x5, and it's not like it was hard. It was just that the shoulder hurts so much that I can't put that much weight on it. And then I dropped it all the way down to 45 once I did the 5x5 and just did 3 sets of 20 with that, with a lot of quickness in both directions, kind of working on stabilizing muscles a little bit. And then right after that I jumped onto some dumbbells and did some dumbbell flies, and actually did those really slow on both sides, just to really focus on hitting everything I wanted to hit. And the deadlift video you've been watching, which I did speed up just a little bit, is going to be every minute on the minute, and I did 5 sets of it, every minute on the minute. So the front barbell has 295 on it, the one right behind it, the middle barbell has 275, and the one right behind that has 220. And as you see, when I first started, I started with the lighter weight, working my way up, and I did that, I believe, for 3 of the sets, and then I kind of felt like, man, I'm not going to be able to keep this pace up with even kind of decent form, so I decided I would start at the heavyweight and work back. And it was a good idea because once I got to that 5th set with that 220, the lightweight in the back, I was just like, oh my God, I'm burned out. Didn't eat enough today. It's my own fault, but it happens. And I will, much like the footage from Miami's Baddest Man, will learn to forgive myself for. And that's why I believe fitness is one of the greatest things on this earth. Probably the greatest thing, because it teaches you that. Quickly, I guess, I'm at 41 subscribers, which is exciting as hell. In under 2 years, I'm at 41 subscribers. I'm getting a shit ton of views, getting lots of good comments, getting a troll here or there. I like them. They're fun. Thank you, everybody who's been there from the beginning. Thank you to the new people. Hopefully you'll stick around. I've got lots of cool videos coming up. I got 4 in the pocket right now, and I'm recording 2 more tonight that are hopefully a little bit informative, maybe even a little bit entertaining, because that's just my style. And thank you. Just thank you, everybody. And I hope you enjoy. And I hope you stick around. If you don't, then what's your excuse?